everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of a home office overhaul. I have been working from home for the last 8 weeks now, and to be honest, it's kind of starting to feel like work is taking over my life 24/7. As you know, my home office is set up in the main living area of my apartment, so that poses a couple of challenges. You can see the desk area from pretty much everywhere in the apartment, so from the kitchen, from the living room area, from the dining room area. It's kind of out and on display, so it's pretty hard to keep it like looking neat and tidy when there's cords and things getting tangled, monitors, computers, laptops. So I really just wanted to spend some time putting some effort into trying to just tidy it up, clean it up, and making it look as nice as it can so that I can have kind of that separation from work and home. So obviously when I'm trying to relax after hours, I don't want to be looking over here and just seeing a whole mess of work stuff. I want it to be able to be packed up really quickly and neatly and very easily put away, so that at the end of the workday it can just get packed up and then it's out of sight and it doesn't feel like work is just taking over my life, like literally taking over my life. So I'm going to just share with you what I've done to try and achieve those things.
I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure. I'm posting pictures, trying to be someone I'm not. It feels just like I'm lying to you. I fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, 'cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Just be who I am, not care so much about first impressions. So, 'cause I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts and playing games. Maybe reveal it, they ring me and tell you my name. Yeah, I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, stop playing games. No more concealing, they ring me, I won't be ashamed. 'Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. Pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure. 'Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, do the same and we'll be alright.
So I just literally started by clearing everything off the top of the desk entirely. The left-hand drawer was in pretty good shape. All I did was I went through and I took out the things more in the back row, which I wasn't using on a kind of daily or weekly basis, and then made those containers free for things that I was using frequently. I took the things that I was storing previously on the top of my desk and just made room for them inside. So I completely cleared out the second desk drawer and just moved everything over to the sofa. So I'm going to have a good look through all of these containers and just pull out the things that I'm not really using. I'm going to look at revisiting this because this is a desktop organizer And it has all the stuff that I use very frequently, but I'm just not a super big fan of having it on top of the desk. So potentially looking at clearing out some of those storage containers in the left-hand drawer and fitting these in underneath storage, just so this doesn't have to sit on top of the desk. Okay, so we've got the desk cleared off on top, and I've emptied out the drawer of stuff that I really want to go through. From now, I'm just going to see if previously I've had my work monitor taking up the middle of the desk. I'm going to just have a little play around with it and see how it will look. Maybe over to one side so that it's not just front and center kind of. The other thing that's irritating me is that with all of the work equipment, everything has a cord. So the keyboard's got a cord, the mouse has got a cord, there's cords to go from the monitor to the laptop. So it's kind of a bit messier than I'd really like. My big iMac desktop computer is still at the iMac repair shop. Thankfully it is under warranty, but it's been there for 3 weeks now, so I'm not even sure when it's going to be coming back. Obviously with COVID-19 there are extensive delays on repairs, so I'm not sure when that's coming back. Actually it's potentially a blessing in disguise, because it was actually worse having my big computer plus a work computer taking up my space. So it's kind of been good to have the big computer out of the picture and being repaired. So at least there's just the one computer that I have to deal with on my desk at home. Now that it's all emptied out and cleaned off, I'm just going to start arranging it and then putting the things back in the drawer. So let's get started. So I did purchase these drawer organizers from IKEA that are made to go with the Alex desk drawers, and they do fit nicely in. But the thing about this desk that I don't like is that the drawers don't pull all the way out to the back. So whatever you have in these back compartments is not really accessible. And then if you put it like that, you're kind of wasted for space here. So I was thinking that instead of having these two in, I might try another option using these smaller size desk organizers that I already have. So I might give it a shot with these two Kmart desk organizers. I'll put them in, have a little play around and see how we go. So then the other thing that I already have in my storage collection is this box from IKEA with a lid. So it is this brand, Kugas. So I'm going to use this to pack up anything that I'm not using, like on a daily or at least weekly basis. So I'm going to move it into this kind of longer term storage, just so that it's not taking up my prime real estate of my desk drawer space.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I the naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa, why did she go? Met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I. She promised me to never leave my side, but she left me here alone. I know it's dumb, I still check my phone, 'cause I can't move on. did she go? Whoa. Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa. Just tell me, why did she go?
So I was actually here on the internet looking for wireless keyboard and mouse, and I was like, what if I could pair my Mac keyboard through Bluetooth to my Windows laptop? And it turns out I could, which was awesome because I just saved myself like $80. I didn't know that Mac was compatible with Windows, but apparently it is. So I linked that through Bluetooth and got that set up, and that was absolutely awesome because it took away all those wired issues. Just not having those wires, it is already going to improve it a ton. The other thing that I really like is that once I'm done, now that this drawer is emptied out, I can just plug the work laptop and then just pack it up completely. So it is packed up completely out of sight, so I don't have to see it, I don't have to look at it, I don't have to constantly be reminded of it after hours or on weekends. It's just packed up and kind of out of sight. So that's going to help, I think, a little bit by putting some kind of that little step of separation between work life and home life. So fingers crossed that works. And then the other great thing is that because I'm without my normal Mac computer to do things like editing videos for YouTube, for example, you might know that I purchased an iPad Pro just to get by during this period while I'm still waiting for the computer to be repaired. Who knows how long that's going to take, but I can connect through HDMI and an adapter the iPad up to the monitor, which helps a ton when you're editing videos, which takes hours and hours. I hope people appreciate how long it takes to edit YouTube videos. It's not just a 5-minute job. For a 10-minute video, it can take literally a good couple of hours, depending on how much footage there is to edit together. If you do a voiceover, while I'm finished filming this now, I am going to get to editing and hopefully it will be ready to upload in a couple hours time. So I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. It honestly didn't take too much. It was just a matter of decluttering a few of the things out of the drawers that I don't use on a daily or weekly basis, and then just making room in this second drawer to be able to pack away all the electronics when they're not in use. I think it's going to be great because now when I'm relaxing over on my sofa after hours, after work hours, you know, it's not going to be so much of an eyesore. When you look over here, it will no longer be a kind of jumbled mess of electronic devices and cords and cables and whatnot. It's all going to be easily able to be packed up, put away, out of sight, but not out of mind. All right, so let's just have a quick look at how simple and easy it is to pack up all of the computer equipment and devices now that that second drawer is cleared out and empty. And honestly, it takes literally no time at all. And the other great thing is that once it is all packed away, I have so much open, clear desk space to be able to do things like write out to-do lists or use it for bullet journaling, anything that I want to use that full desk space for. So I am obviously beyond happy with how this turned out. Now when I'm in other parts of the apartment, I don't look over and see a desk that is full of computer equipment, full of work computer equipment. It does create that nice space between work life and home life. And it's nice not to just have that eyesore of, you know, computer devices and tangled cords being left out all hours of the day and then into the weekend. I feel like I have reclaimed my home, and now I think I will be feeling a lot less frustrated and a lot less like work is really taking over my life.
You'd never let me go. Somebody said it should be easy to forgive. We all make mistakes and no one lives without sin. But why'd you have to break my heart? I wasn't ready to let you go yet. And now you're standing at my door, thinking that I'm gonna let you in. But But if you wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart, so you could feel this pain and know what it's like to be left out in the cold. Standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go.
So guys, that is it for this video. As always, if you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up before you go. It's great feedback for me. It lets me know that you enjoy these type of videos and to keep on making them. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Have a fabulous week, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.